Batman has one of the largest rogues galleries, and even compared to Spider-Man, I would argue it's larger than his and maybe even more iconic. But in today's video, I'm going to be putting together Batman's version of the Sinister Six. Now, this is a very, popular opinion people love to do with Batman, but I want to do my version of it because I'm peak. And today, mind you, this is my opinion, and this is the team that I would personally go with and would make the most sense to me. But be sure to leave me a comment, tell me the team that you would have went with, and drop a like, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more. So the 6 villains that I chose from Batman's catalog are Ra's al Ghul, who I believe should be the leader, Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow, Victor Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze, Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, and Bane. I chose these villains specifically for different reasons, of course. Ra's is the father of a main love interest that Batman has, and the grandfather of his son. On multiple occasions and multiple adaptations, Ra's has wanted Batman to become his successor, and he's even seen Batman as an equal. Slade is another person who sees Batman as an equal and as a tough foe. And Crane has been able to get into Batman's head on multiple occasions, and some of the adaptations on the verge of breaking him. One of the best, in my opinion, is in Arkham Knight, where he really forced Batman to reveal his secret identity to the world. Freeze has pushed Batman to his limits, even making him develop certain suits and gadgets to counter specifically Freeze, and even then, Freeze has damn near had Batman on the verge of death. Harvey was a close friend to the detective while serving his time as DA, before being corrupted, of course. Kind of all I have, since he's kind of just a huge crime boss now. Bro's really obsessed with halves. And Bane, in my opinion, is the one who's had Batman closest to the verge of death by literally breaking him, where he literally almost gave up being Batman and putting him out of commission for damn near a year. Now, I put together a little story to make these 6 come together, so it kind of makes sense. So I kind of hope you guys like that. I think Ra's should be the leader, having the closest connection to the Dark Knight in a way. With his son, kind of. I don't know how he gets acquainted with Bane, but they start piecing together the pieces to figure out that Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne. What did I just say? Is Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne? I meant that Batman is Bruce Wayne, sort of like how Bane knew in Arkham Origins. Since Ra's can't really take over Gotham and reshape it to the future he wants with Bruce in a way, they start to pick out Batman's greatest rogues and that have pushed him to his limits. And no, Joker is not approached or even close to being on his team. Neither is Penguin and not Riddler. But I think Riddler could have been a substitute for Harvey Dent, but this team needs funding, and Harvey Dent could get the money. But you could argue Black Mask, but I just went with Harvey Dent. They chose Freeze for his tech, and his personal motives are to make Bruce fund his efforts to, bring his wife back to the land of the living normally. To the land of the living normally, that's what we're going to go. Harvey for money and hired gun. Crane for the mental games they could play on Batman. Slade for combat, hand-to-hand skills, and once again, hired gun, because he is a mercenary. Everyone besides Harvey really have given Batman a rough time and has pushed him towards his limits and even towards death. In my opinion, the most Joker has done is bomb a couple buildings and killed a Robin. Plus, I doubt that Joker wouldn't work in a group with his competitors. So anyway, now that the group is formed and now they know who Batman is, their plan is to ultimately break Batman and kill him. I think the best way to break him is mentally. And the best way to do that is killing those around him. Because we know how he, really took it when Jason Todd died. Let alone his parents. God, let alone his parents. But knowing who Batman is makes knowing his associates more easy. So Deathstroke draws up a hit list of Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon, Selena Kyle, Jason Todd, and Jim Gordon. One by one, they supposedly gets knocked off to the point where Bruce is questioning, do they know who's my close ones? Have they found out? So, but, most of this is in his head. You get a little segment where, it's really just Scarecrow illusion. And, you know, he even questions if the 6 of his greatest villains are really standing in his home because they've just decided to go frontal assault, I guess. I really don't have more to this story other than the results of what happens. But hey, DC, if you guys want a story writer for, you know, like an alternate Batman story or a cool Batman story, I'll even come up with the name. You guys don't have to worry about anything. I'll actually write a copy, send it to you, and have your, like, you know, comic writers draw it up, whatever. So just at me. Not gonna lie, as much as a prep time enthusiast I am, there's no way just plain old Batman wins with all of them coming at him at the same time. No matter how you write the story, I don't think that Batman wins. And I swear, if I see a comment that says "Give him the Hellbat armor," I just might jump out the window. But I truly believe that Bruce Wayne dies the day that 6 of his greatest villains decide to team up and just jump this nigga. Freeze, Bane fully on juice, Scarecrow having bro crushing on reality, Rage and Slade who are 2 of the best martial artists he's ever faced, and then there's Two-Face.
2 guns, bitch!
Especially without a bat suit, there's really no way he dodges all 6 of them, nor can take bullets from 2 of the people with guns. The main reason Spidey can fight all 6 of his villains is because of his powers. You know, he kind of has a healing ability, he has super strength, he has spider senses, and mind you that only out of the members in the Sinister Six, only like 1 or 2 of them have a decent to high IQ, can actually think. As we've seen in the show, he like turned them against each other and was able to just pick them off one by one. In Spider-Man PS4, he was just able to pick them off one by one. When they jumped him, not so much, but he survived. Barely. Just barely surviving. And, you know, he has, like, once again, Spider-Man has spidey senses, high reflexes, and whip shoots. It just really gives, he has a better bag than Batman does. I feel like he's more equipped to fight 6 of his greatest villains, much more than Batman is. And this is without prep time, obviously. But, you know, in this story, Batman's into his early to late 30s and trying to keep up with these guys with no powers, it's just not working. I come on, let's just face reality, guys. Argue with the wall if you want. You cannot change my mind. And even then, I don't think any amount of prep time could get him prepared. You know, you guys can go ahead and pull up that clip from the best Batman show there is when him and Robin whooped the cat's ass. And I'd argue that none of those villains are at their peak like these group of villains are. Like, and, you know, most of those guys were really just jobbers. And, you know, I'm the biggest Batman fan there is. I've been through the ups, the downs. And I'm not a meat writer. But Batman is not winning against this lineup as much as I want them to. And, you know, all of them, except Two-Face, of course, could give Bruce a run for his money. And, you know, there's not really else I could say. But, you know, that's enough out of me. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have a story that you guys have in mind, let me know. Let me know your guys' personal Sinister Six lineup for Batman. And yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, leave a like to be peak, and I'll catch you guys the next time. I love y'all. God bless. I will catch y'all later.
Now's the time to